Beef and dairy sector has to grow, but the problem is feed production. That need to be, addressed very, very urgently. We need yearly round supply of quality fodder at good prices, which profit both the producer and the consumer. That is the livestock farmer and the fodder producer. Because Kenya alone has more than 1.8 million small dairy farmers who each own less than 4 dairy cows. A cow normally consumes 1 bale of hay in a day with, a combination of other manufactured dairy products. These in turn translate to approximately 3 million of hay being consumed daily across the country, especially, when the dry seasons are up. This place fodder production in our country to be the most profitable venture for those who are practicing it. Seeds production is very crucial because it's very profitable, where a farmer will be able to sell off the seeds or make extension of his farms. The procedure is very simple. A farmer needs to walk to the farm if he has a feeling that the farm is mature and check out if a few are shedding off the seeds. Then get a stickle, a bag, a polythene bag, then cut the road grass below the seed. Put them in a room with that bag for 3 to 4 days. Then air them out and try to beat them, and gently and probably sieve them just to get a good seed. Farmers also advise to only harvest seeds from a farm that is 2 years old. Beyond there, germination rate will always be very, very poor. Boma Road feeding procedure is always based on its dry content. Animals need dry matter in their bodies. So the best practice or the best way to feed animal is on cuttings. Feeding animal directly from the farm, 90% it will always pluck off the road grass. This result into a specifarm, and most of the time it will reduce the number of bales the farmer expects, and it will not even feed all the roads, but most of the time it will just step and destroy the fodder. So the best way for farmers to do is just to do cuttings, because cutting will also help a farmer to preserve as hay. Road grass is the most important and demanded pasture in our country. Why? It is easy to manage and establish. It can be harvested 3 times a year, getting an average of 230 bales per acre. Because this crop is perennial, it can be harvested for the next 7 years without, replanting it again. The cost of selling a bale is anything between 180 to 250 depending on your region and season. In the table below, that is figure 1, you can be able to see we have plowing, harrowing and sowing and harvesting labor charges. If a farmer has his own implements, he can be able to reduce that cost. Where a farmer has another farm with road grass, he can get seed, bringing the cost of seed down and be able to increase his net income. In conclusion, farmers need to consider farming road grass because it is easy to establish and manage. It's also a perennial crop, and that means it can be harvested more than twice yearly, unlike maize and wheat or any other crop. Farmers with dairy cows should at least have a few acres of road grass because it will reduce the cost of input. Also, for those who are practicing feedlot, that is bull fattening, it will bring cost of feeding down by 60%. And for anyone with an idle land, you should consider doing road grass, because it will not only guarantee you, an income, but it also control soil erosion.